Today on Moving Day, we meet a couple who are leaving all this behind to recapture their youth.
To Moving Day. Gavin and I have come to a sleepy little hamlet in rural Essex today to meet up with a couple who are turning the clock back 35 years.
They're selling an 18th century forester's lodge to the neighbours and they're moving back to a house they used to own in 1970.
It really is an amazing story. Let's go meet them, shall we? This is Frank and this is Annette. They used to run a school but are now retired.
In 1968, they were the first owners of this house in Balsham, Cambridgeshire.
But due to Frank's work, they moved. For the past 22 years, they've been living here in the fabulous Forester's Lodge.
But maintaining its extensive gardens, a pool and tennis court has become all a little too much.
So they are moving back to the house they owned 34 years ago.
Should we knock?
Good morning.
Hello.
Frank, I'm Sally.
Hello, Frank.
Nice to
Hello,
meet
I'm
you.
Annette.
Annette.
Hello, Annette. How are
Hello,
you?
Gavin. You're going to do all our lovely jobs for us.
Oh, yes, I am. Are you prepared for the move yet?
We thought we were, but now we're not so sure.
Coming close to D-Day, that's why.
right.
We've done a lot of packing, but
Yes, we've
we've
been
still
up in the
more to
attic
do,
and-
Well,
making good and all that sort of thing.
Well, this is the point that Gavin would like to go and have a quick look around your house, do a sneaky thing and see how prepared you really are.
Somewhat of an authority on packing. Do you mind if I browse?
No, please
Okay,
do.
thank you very
please
much.
do.
This is an absolutely beautiful house. Your gardens are stunning. I love the conservatory. Why would you want to move from somewhere so gorgeous?
Well, it's a very big garden and a big house, and you come to the stage where you want to downsize, so we feel that we would like to do it while we can still cope.
Whoa! You've got to watch your head in these old buildings. So you get loads of low ceilings in very old buildings. This one dates back to the 1700s. The old original woodwork here, you can see it's starting to deteriorate slightly, but this has been up for over 300 years, so I don't think it's going to fall over overnight. Other stuff we've got here, loads of boxes all packed, ready to go. I understand as well that this room here has changed a bit over the years. The floor used to be in across here, so it's a very, very squat room, and there's some remnants up there of the old original wall where they've taken the blocks out and just left the timbers. One job I know I've got to do today is to get these lovely blue velvet curtains down. That's over 12 feet high up there, so I can see Sally going up the ladder later on.
Right, so the whole point is to downsize. Now, there's a very special story attached to how you found the house that you're moving into. Because you used to live there.
Yes, that was me. I was up in Cambridge visiting the patchwork quilt exhibition, and I drove past the house and there saw a for sale sign. So I came home and got the details, and I thought, now, if we're going to move somewhere, that's somewhere I could move to.
And what was Frank's reaction, Annette, when you came back with the details from your old house?
Slightly stunned, I think, but then I began to see the sense of it, because it was a house we liked living in, and we thought we could do it again. It's got a lovely garden, and as you can see out here, we rather like gardens, but this one that we're going to is very much smaller and more...
It's got a lot of plants we planted.
The Foresters used to be a pub.
And this area here used to be the main part of the lounge bar. You can see some of the exposed beams here. They've obviously taken the block work out, the brick work out to a little bit more light, and this is obviously an addition to it as well. Very nice room, but again, rather low ceilings. I'll have to watch myself. Now, this part of the house is the original lodge. This dates back to 1740. You've got the bit on the front there, late Victorian. This was constructed about 1860. 1950, the main large extension on the back here, which is the more modern part of the building, slightly higher ceilings, with a conservatory which is only 4 years old.
You're doing very well with your dates, aren't you?
I know, school teacher.
I know, you're in great competition there. Now, what is the state of play inside, packing-wise?
Kind of on top of things.
Yes.
Things like the sofas just need to be covered and put on the van. Lots of stuff boxed up already, which is a good sign.
Good stuff.
Frank and Annette have sold the Foresters to a friend and neighbour who has a long association of her own with the house she's moving into.
Hi, you must be Hazel.
Hi.
How are you? I'm Gavin.
Nice to meet you.
Come in to your
Thank
soon-to-be
you.
new home. That'll all become quite apparent, because at the moment you live across there, don't you?
Yes, I do.
And you're moving into this one.
I am.
It's not going to be quite a far move, is it?
Hopefully it'll be very easy.
And you used to live, before you lived there, whereabouts?
Next door but one.
Next door but one. So, do you like the area?
I do, actually, yes, now come to mention it.
Now, this house here, you've got a little bit of attachment to it anyway.
Yes, my great-grandfather used to run his pub in about 1910, so my grandmother actually used to live here when she was about 14.
Oh, fantastic.
But she'd never go into the bar area because she just didn't think that was the right thing to do.
Now, I understand you use this place quite often in the summer as well.
Yes, I mean, Annette and Frank have just been so fantastic. When we moved here, I had, the children, they just say, come and use the tennis court and swimming pool whenever you want to, and they have done. And, of course, when we heard they were moving, we thought, oh, no, what are we going to do? So we're buying it.
Act swiftly. Now you're going to have the tennis court, which is quite low maintenance, and the swimming pool to yourself.
Quite high maintenance, yes.
Well, I think Frank's waiting for us up there. Should we go up there? And I think he's going to give you a masterclass in pool preparation.
Right.
Are you ready for this?
Yes.
So here in this room, this is your sort of sewing HQ.
This is my hideout.
Your wee hideout, right? And is Frank allowed to come in here?
If he's got a drink.
Hazel, hello.
Hello.
Frank explains that the pool needs a fair amount of upkeep. A fresh chlorine tablet should be placed in the skimmer every week. And checking the pool's acidity tells you if the chlorine content is correct.
And you hold it up to the light, and the chlorine content is measured by where the colour is nearer the middle of the range.
And how long does it take to do that?
Immediate.
Right.
There isn't enough chlorine in it.
And in here is our bedroom.
Oh, this is beautiful.
And look at this wonderful wardrobe.
Storage here, double aspect, gorgeous.
I won't have as much. And what do I do with those?
Veritable plethora of gorgeous hats.
Accumulated over the years.
How come you've got so many hats, Annette? This is crazy.
Well, we used to run a school, and each year I had to have a new one for open day, so that people didn't recognise it.
Of course, Frank was the headmaster. So
Indeed.
as the headmaster's wife, people will be looking at you for fashion,
Well, I had
style.
one parent who used to come up to me every time and say, I must take a picture of your hat.
Oh, now that's pressure.
Hi, Frank. How are you getting on?
Well, I'm just, Gavin, just parcelling up a few photographs.
Good tip as well is to take these in the actual boot of your car as well, rather than the removal van. Yeah.
Is it? 'Cause they
Anything
break
precious
otherwise.
like that.
Yes.
And obviously all glass fronted as well.
This one might interest you. This is a picture of the house as it was in the 1870s.
Oh,
when
wow.
it was a pub owned by Hawks & Co.
Hence what the name The Ancient Foresters.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, wow.
We're leaving that for our successors.
That's a really nice gesture, actually.
Well, let's make some brutal decisions, because you haven't got much space. What's staying and what's going?
I think that can go.
OK, well, let's put that into the going away pile on the floor. Was that where you
Right.
would put it?
Absolutely.
Okay. Floor. In no time at all, Annette's given up half her collection. Hats of this quality always seem to find a good home. The charity hat bag is looking good. Crunch time on the pink hat.
Charity.
Charity, OK. Finally, the blue hat. Charity.
Charity.
Sally Charity.
Yes, I would like to give it to you for the fun we've had today.
I love you, Annette. Thank you very much. Seriously, I can keep it.
Yes.
I'm overjoyed. Thank you so much. Excellent.
Right, Sally, it's ready for you. Your stairway to heaven.
You want me to go up there?
Yes, I told you it would be curtains for you, and it certainly is. Those have got to come down.
Scared of heights. I'll be fine. I trust you.
I'll foot the ladder.
You foot the ladder.
That's 13 feet up there, by the way.
Thanks. Don't muck around now, Gavin. Seriously.
I won't.
When using a high ladder, there are two golden rules. First, make sure the top is resting against a solid structure, and secondly, have someone bracing the bottom at all
Once
times.
they do, Gavin, they'll be coming down thick and fast. I'm becoming the curtain queen, actually. Getting good at my curtains.
The Velvet Vixen. I knew... How did I know that was coming?
We've had such a lovely day here in the country, Annette and Frank. What a nice couple. And I got a hat. Do you like?
I like the area. I don't like the hat, Sally.
It's a question of style, Gavin. So what do you reckon? Good move or bad move?
For them, definitely a good move. It's a move in the right direction, downsizing. And they're leaving this area here, though, steeped in history.
Absolutely, in history with the new house as well. They've already road tested it 35 years ago. And you know what they say?
It's better the devil you know.
Exactly. It's the day before the move. Having lived here for 22 years, Frank and Annette have amassed quite a pile of possessions. So they've arranged for the majority of it to be loaded onto 2 trucks. The rest will be loaded onto a 3rd truck in the morning.
The removals people have been slick, efficient and quite polite.
I can't believe it. They just pack so quickly. It's just gone, and the things that you want are not there.
Yes, we lost all our scissors today. For some reason or other, the scissors that we use in the kitchen, the scissors that Annette has in her dressmaking room, the scissors that I use in the garage, all seem to have been packed away.
So I've had to work ahead of them quite quickly, and I'm going to have a rest now.
Coming up, Frank and Annette have a happy reunion with their old home.
I love the way your big smiles are coming out, Frank.
But Annette gets a little hot under the collar.
I'm doing one.
It's moving day morning for the Morgans here in the beautiful Essex countryside.
Yes, after 22 years, they're downsizing to a house in Cambridgeshire that they used to own 35 years ago.
Now, the removal men came here yesterday, so it's just the basics that need to be taken away today.
And we're here to help, of course.
Absolutely, let's do it. Good morning, good morning. The van is here. Oh, but no sign of any guys. They must be on top of the job. Annette, how are you this morning?
Oh, hello, tired.
Are you happy moving day to you? You're all right.
Yes, I'm glad we're going today. Yes.
Are you?
Yes, it's we've been packing up for so long. It's great to be on our way.
You feel the time has come, you're ready for it?
Ready for it, yes.
Yeah, and generally, how are you feeling within yourself?
Well, I'm very tired, and I've got a few aches and pains, but I'm sure a hot bath and a nice rest will do me a lot of good.
Ah, morning, Frank. This is where you're hiding.
Hello, Gavin.
How are you?
Nice to see you.
You shouldn't be hiding in the garage. It's your moving day. What are you playing at?
Well, we've moved things from here, and I've discovered in the corner there what looks like an old rat's nest. It's all gravel and stones, which a bird wouldn't have brought in, I suspect.
I get on with clearing away the old rat's nest, but it's Sally who's drawn the short straw.
Right, quick scoot round the bathroom. Here we go. Oh, dead fly. Not good. OK, I think I'll start with the toilet this time. What we need to do is get some pretty heavy bleach down there. Yeah! Yes, what a result. Must pick up that dead fly.
I'm helping the removal men who are back to load up the final items. And Sal puts the finishing touches to the cleaning. It's all done in no time at all.
You see, this is when you need a hug, isn't it? Oh. After all this trauma of moving, isn't that sweet?
It is indeed, yeah.
I think poor Annette is so exhausted, she's actually using your shoulder to lean on.
She hasn't stopped for about 2 weeks.
I'm asleep.
She's very good now at putting things in boxes. Very good indeed.
So this is really quite an important moment, isn't it? A lot of history at this house with you two.
Yes, we've been here the longest we've been in any house. And the house is old. So it's been very nice to live in, you know, the spiders and everything else. And we're going to a new house, which is going to be completely different. But it's very empty now. So, you know, it's lost all its personality, or our personality in it. And it looks rather bare, there's no furniture, sort of thing. It's easier to leave.
Right, let's go. Let's have you up with your back. Lady,
Thank
you
you.
all right?
Yes.
It was a private sale, and Frank and Annette are keeping tight-lipped about how much Foresters Lodge sold for.
In 1970, Frank and Annette sold the house in Balsham for £12,000. 34 years later, and they bought it back for £300,000, an increase of £288,000. That's £8,500 a year. On arriving in Balsham, Annette is getting a little annoyed as the front door keys haven't been left where they were supposed to be by a man who shall remain nameless.
No answer.
No answer.
It's not ringing.
Oh, can I check that?
Listen, don't panic. We found them.
Oh, what you found? The keys?
The keys, yes.
Where were the keys?
They weren't under the bin, but they were in front of the garage.
What a...
Pardon?
What
was that?
Go on, Annette, you can
I'm
do
on
it.
camera, no, I mustn't say it, must I?
Say
You
what
must
you
see
really
it. Come
feel.
on, let's get some of that aggression out. Go, Annette, go.
I'm doing one.
I'm shocked.
I love your style.
Right, here we are.
Frank's going in.
Frank's going in. Come on, everyone, let's get in there. Oh, they're in.
Let's go have a look around then.
Oh, it's a smell. Nice smell.
I love the way your big smiles are coming out.
Ah.
Frank. You look even more like Cary Grant now, don't you?
Am I like Cary Grant?
You're like Cary Grant to me. You've got this
John
fantastic
Major.
smile. Do you think he's like John Major?
Yeah, watch her, Frank. She's like that. So what's this room going to be then? Lovely view of the garden. What are you going to use it for?
Oh, we're going to have television in here, and just a sort of snug room, you know, and all those bookshelves are going in here, and so's the music.
Oh, yeah. Right. So this room here, the lounge.
It's a good size, isn't it?
Do you know what? All the rooms are
very good size.
Fantastic sizes for a modern house.
I tell you what, Gavin, you'll have to get rid of those.
Okie doke. These lights, you want them swapped
yes,
over?
Yes, please. That would be very nice because they're not quite my taste.
Not quite your taste. That's very polite, that, isn't it?
Why do you not like them a bit too frilly and fussy?
Yes.
Okay, we don't need
effeminate.
I've got to say one thing about this place.
Yes.
The ceilings. I'm not smashing my head every 5 minutes.
That's much better, isn't it?
One of the reasons why we're moving.
Yes.
My head sore.
Oh, poor Frank's been bashed around by the low beams.
There's a very large mirror to go up there.
Oh, Sally, I think you're going to have a masterclass today.
I think that's about the third job that you've been given by Annette. I love your style. You're very bossy.
Well, you know, he hasn't been doing much, has he? So we thought
I know. Do you know, he's been slogging. I've done so much cleaning today at the last time. What did you do? Well, I love your lounge. This is going to be a great lounge to relax in. Frank, why don't you take me upstairs and show me around?
Okay.
Now, watch it, girl. Watch it, girl.
Can I lead you up the garden path?
And this is the main bedroom, Sally.
Lovely big
And
space.
yes, it's a good space, and these cupboards were put in when we came here in 1968.
Oh, were they?
Do you remember in those days, well, you wouldn't remember, but in those days, everybody had whitewood furniture and painted it, and that's exactly what we did. And they've used them to this day.
Well, isn't it great? You'll know all the little nooks and crannies of this house. Already,
right.
The way that you and Annette are walking around the house, you know where to lay things down, you know where you can put your plants down and things.
Well, that's right.
Having lived here before, Annette knows how much easier the garden will be to manage.
Because it's a smaller plot, it's not going to take as much of your time, is it?
No, we spend an hour out here and you could do a lot in an hour.
And the original little wall, the flint wall
We
there?
helped build, yes.
Really?
We had a chappie in who did it for us, but we helped with carrying the stones and trying to match them and sort of thing, sort of get them locking into each other.
I mean, to do something like that now would just cost a fortune for materials, if you could even get them.
Yes. We've got a nice wisteria here, which I have to say we didn't plant, which is rather nice. And then, of course, beyond, we've got this wonderful greenhouse. I think we might move it. It all depends on whether I get a conservatory or not.
Ah, have you spoken to Frank about this?
No, I've spoken to the bank manager.
Oh, right.
What are you up to, Frank?
Oh, Sally, I'm just having a look at the wine that we brought. We're getting ready to put it away.
Oh, are you a big wine buff?
I drink quite a lot of wine, yes. We like a drink in the evening, and I tend to get bottles from a West Midlands supplier. Nothing's very special, but every now and again we lash out and buy some fine wine and have a party.
Great.
But we've always got some bottles in store. Now, the plan is to put all these and the boxes that have come, I think, in the lorry under the stairs in racks that we've brought with us.
Right, so we line flat in the racks. Yeah. Perfect. Well, I can help you with that if you want.
Under orders, I'm dismantling the offending wall lights. The power's turned off, but I'm still taking care not to drill into any of the cables.
You've got to remember that the wire has to go somewhere. It's going to be buried in the wall, and it has to go somewhere. 90% of the time, that's directly up, but occasionally it goes off at a diagonal, horizontal, vertical, or whatever, up and down, but it should really go straight up. So do be careful when you're drilling your hole. Make sure you're stepped slightly to one side and you won't go and clip your cable as you drill through, otherwise you've got real problems there.
Nice bottle of claret. Very nice, Frank. You see, it's good to see the wine has made it. It's past the journey, but is it all right? That's the big question. Wow. It doesn't matter how careful you are. Sometimes wine suffers something they call bottle shock. And basically, the wine's been sloshing around in the bottle, and if you open it too soon, it might have lost its flavour. So the best thing to do is to lay the bottles down for at least a week before opening them. I hope Frank can handle the weight. Gavin, guess what I found that might be of interest to you?
Please tell me it's a large bottle of scotch.
No. Inside a pot. Look.
And as if by magic.
Let me see, is it going to work? Is this good timing?
It's not going to work just yet because I've got the fuse off.
I know.
Safety first. Yeah. But I think they'll be happy with those. Just one little hole just to fill there. and a bit of painting. But if I fill the holes today, Frank can get his paintbrush out and give it a little bit of a touch-up.
The lights are up and working, the mirror is in its rightful place,
Nice job. It looks great here.
and all the beds are made. So after half a lifetime, Frank and Annette have come full circle, moving back to live where they had so much fun during their early 30s.
Drive safely. Thank you very much indeed. Right. Well, there you go.
Which just leaves us to mark the occasion with a housewarming gift.
I'll get them in. Right, Frank and Annette, would you like to come through? We have something very special we'd like to give you as a housewarming gift.
Oh, really?
And you really deserve this.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Can't wait.
Oh, I say.
Oh, I say. Thank you
Fantastic.
very much.
That's really kind. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And we'd like to now toast you officially in your new old home.
Whoa! Excellent! Getting better at that, aren't I? Cheers!
Cheers! Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's it from a very successful but tiring move here in Cambridgeshire.
Absolutely. I think you'll be very happy here in this lovely house. And we wish you all the best. But listen, if you're about to move house, then why not check out our website? It's itv.com/moving day, and there's lots of tips there to help you with your move as well.
So from Frank, Annette, Sally and myself, good day.
Good day. Goodbye.
Good day.
Since moving day, Frank and Annette have rediscovered old friends they haven't seen for 34 years and are busy making new ones.